All right, well, this should prove to be a pretty exciting match. Jim and Raimundo actually ran a 10 in doubles in the quarterfinals match to come from down 12-21 to ahead 22-21, and then they obviously pulled it out to race to 25. Try to call some shots here for you guys. I'm sure the crowd knows the shots that are coming better than I do at this point, but I did learn a little bit this week. I feel like a game like this, for a novice, you can learn so much just watching, really. Probably easier to take it in while watching, at least as far as shot selection. I find when I'm playing a game that is new, it can be hard to learn everything while you're trying to shoot the shot and think of the shot and the outcome and the tip position and your stroke. It can be a little bit better, in my opinion, to compartmentalize those things when you're learning a new game. Again, not that anyone watching is new to this game. I would suspect you're all well versed in how things go on the carom table. And of course, we have the other semifinal match on the other table right now. So if you're more interested in that one, you can check that out too. Try to keep the chat up at the same time here if I can. sure if it's going to let me, but. Alright, I think we got everything all settled here. So yeah, 10 in doubles, I mean, I don't know. I was pretty impressed with that. I don't care who you are. Running a 10 by yourself is pretty sporty. Maybe not for these guys. They probably run 10s all the time, but still. Nothing to shake a stick at, as they say. I don't actually know anyone who says that, but it's okay. Glenn Hofman ranked 22 in the world, I believe. Something like that. He just narrowly escaped, I mean. Both players had a chance to close it out early and just kind of didn't. And Glenn was way behind. I don't think he caught a lead until 33, 32 or something, and it went hill. It went 34, 34, and the race to 35. I'm sure most of you were watching that one. That was a really good one. We had like 150 people watching, so. But yeah, pretty much all iron left now in all the events. Apparently the handicap event that we had the other day, first time ever for a B player winning. It was Bruce Lee won. So congratulations to him. I think it was like 5,000 plus the auction, so something like that. It was at least 4,000. I'm pretty sure it was $5,000 though. If you have any three cushion fans in America that want to come play this event, they do it every 6 months or so. I think the next one's in June. June or May. I think it's June. Could be wrong, but it's every 6 months or so. I'm sure you check out the page, Three Cushion USA, Facebook, and follow Mason Shuney as well. He's the organizer of the event, and he's the founder of Three Cushion USA, as I'm sure you all know. Really great conditions here. If you guys haven't seen what we have going on, it's a nice view of the room here. Just all the tables, the whole area. Beautiful LED perimeter billiard lighting, brand new Hollywood tables, $1 million cloth, aramith balls. I mean, really top-notch equipment for the players. A nice atmosphere here in the casino. Shout out to all the sponsors. Also, Tiger, McDermott, Onboard Sportswear, of course, Mason Shuney, Ricardo Cranko for running the tournament. I mean, he's working really long hours in these events. And he's playing strong, too. Not sure if he won or lost his match just then, but either way, being in the mix the whole time is difficult while you're wearing all those hats. And he does it with a smile the whole time, so huge shout out to Ricky. And yeah, as far as Karam in the United States, I mean, it doesn't really get any better than this, so if you like the game, you gotta support it, you know? You gotta come to these events, or there won't be any events to come to. Thankfully, a game like this has a lot of people who love it and want to keep it alive. I know it's not as common in the United States. Saw the chat earlier. People are asking about, where can you even find a carom table in the United States? The room I work at with Mason Billiards, we have 4, and people come from all around to play on them. And, the only real reason we have the tables is because Mason's a pro player. He's been involved in the sport for so long. There's a couple, 2 in Connecticut at Jason Shaw's room. But yeah, they are hard to find. I know there's some tables in New York. You can find anything you need in New York, but yeah, they're definitely not that popular in the United States. Of course, pool's really pretty big here. Not sure if they're going to do the finals right away or they're going to do the semi-finals of the Open. I gotta be honest, it's kind of hard to keep track of it all, but whatever they do, we'll put it on here for you to watch. Pretty much going to catch almost the rest of the entire tournament, I imagine. At this point, we're down to just a couple tables being used, and I'm sure they're just going to use the streaming tables, because why wouldn't they? I am going to try and get Mason. Maybe even Hector will come in here and do some commentary. They did a really good job together. Oh no, it wasn't Mason and Hector. It was Craig Powers and Hector when we were in Wisconsin. But hopefully I can get someone far more knowledgeable than myself in the mix. For you guys, especially for the finals. I definitely think I can drag Mason in here for the finals, depending on how late they are. I'll do my best to get him in here for one match. I'll hunt him down. He's hard at work right now with Ricardo. They're doing something. I think they're working on the payouts or some sort of administrative task right now. We can spy on them if we want. These guys right here, behind the scenes, making it happen. Mason, Shuni, Ricardo, Hector, with $1 Million Products. And there's Jesus, did a little commentary with me the other day. Takes a lot of hardworking people to put on an event like this. Literally everybody's chipping in to help with all sorts of tasks. Also shout out Mark Newman and his wife, cleaning the tables and the balls for every single match on 10 tables for the past week. Plus he was here helping with the tables being put together and taking staples out, moving stuff around with Cliff, the table mechanic. So just gotta give all these people their dues. But yeah, if you are in the United States and you want to play some of these 3 Cushion USA events, the schedule is this event. I want to say it's in, like I said, 6 months away. It's either June or May. Sorry, I'm not sure 100%. I want to say it's in June. And then they're doing the Wisconsin event, the Madison Open, in October. I want to say it's like the middle of October, early to mid-October. So if you like three cushion in the United States, you get a couple events on the horizon. And again, really top quality conditions. It's going to be all brand new cloth, the Aramith balls, $1 million cloth, the Hollywood tables, nice lighting. The Madison environment was really cool. We only had 4 tables there, so we did stream every single one of them. So that's pretty cool as well. John and Glenn off to a strong start. I don't think it hurts that Glenn Hofman is Glenn Hofman, or the fact that he just played a match, so it's probably in strokes still. Well, of course I jinxed him. But like I said, Raimundo and Jim ran a 10 to stay in that last match, so I don't think you can count anyone out at any point in time here. Especially at this level, I mean, everybody's capable of running 5s and 6s back to back, so can never, at a high level in the Karam or Q sports in general, you can never really breathe easy until the final point or rack or whatever you want to call it is done. Billiard, I guess, would be their correct term here. Wow, I think he's going to get a little help from that kiss there. Oh, wow. The white give and the white ball take it away. I don't think I even have the patience for this game. I like to know when I miss right away, even though all these top guys pretty much know when they miss right away. I will say, though, it can be pretty exciting when they come so close or they kiss at the end. It definitely adds a little drama. Or in pool or snooker, it's kind of instant gratification. So a little less drama. Definitely seeing a little frustration there. I'm going to say you don't want to need to rely on running a 10 in partners to stay in the game. Pretty sure the Scotch double event is handicapped. I don't know if any of these players are receiving a handicap or not. I didn't see them put up the points or anything. But I guess it doesn't really matter because the score is the score and they're racing at 25. Is he trying to force for all this one? Or go around the table? Oh, he's going under the table. Thought he might have been trying like a trick shot there. Trying to triple the rail or something. Oh. At least Jim's smiling about it. You couldn't see it, but he's laughing. Haven't really seen too many blowouts, but if you guys caught that match against the two Harrys, it was like 35-2 or 3. Couldn't even believe it. All right, this should be a good one to get them going here. So I think he's drawing out of this. Yep. He's trying to anyways. Gonna come up. Way too long. All right. Not sure if they were communicating this much before. I mean, I know Jim is an experienced player in his own right. It can be nice to have have your partner say, "Hey, yeah, that's the shot I want you to shoot." Takes a little pressure off sometimes when you want to do something the other guy doesn't want you to do it. It can be a little pressure because now if you don't perform the shot, then you know, you're like, oh well, maybe I should have shot the other shot, or they're like, why didn't you listen to me? In pool we play quite a bit of Scotch doubles actually, tournaments all the time, and it's definitely it can be frustrating, especially if you're the stronger player. One thing I learned about playing Scotch doubles in pool, at least, I'm sure it's similar, but if you're the stronger player, you really need to play good, because at least in pool, if you start missing, then they try to start leaving you shots that they can't even perform, and it just turns into a nightmare. So you really have to accept your role as the stronger player. Now I know 3 cushion's way different, but I'm sure there's a little bit of truth to what I'm saying in this format as well. So he's going for the bank shot here. Coming in a little perfect. Nice shot there. And they have a commanding lead at the halfway point. Wow, how do you like that? How do you like that? Can you get any closer? I think the answer is yes, probably. I think we're gonna get a shot of this pretty sweet shirt right here. I don't know if you guys know, but that is a shirt you wear right after you win the handicap tournament. A shirt like that oozes championship confidence. All right, back to the action. Definitely not going to be happy with that. Is he going to luck this at the last second? Nope, just teasing you. I will say, after a week of watching Karam, I feel like I got better and I haven't even hit a ball. I'm sure that would be shown to be not true at all as soon as I actually picked up a cue and hit one, but I can dream, right? Looks like the crowd is split pretty evenly. We got 40 viewers on this match, 40 viewers on the other match, I believe. Nope, I'm wrong. I'm very wrong about that. Most of you are hanging out with me here. Probably because the other match is over. Wow, is it over? They're taking a break over there. Not quite sure, because it doesn't matter. Back to the action with you guys. I think he's going to try to ticky and come out of this corner. Just like that. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. See Jim in the background tossing up his hand like, what can you even do? So I think they were just taking a break in the background. I'm pretty sure they're just taking a break in the background. Probably around the halfway point, if that's the case. They all seem to pretty much take a break right around halfway. I mean, they're shooting a 1.2 as partners. I don't know how John plays. I've seen him a bunch of times. I've just never really watched him play. Seen him at the events, I mean. I just tickled it. Didn't want to hurt the red ball. This guy, Jim's got all the moves. No, I'm just kidding. It was very subtle. So I think he's going to play the long rail twice and then come into the corner. That's my guess, or unless he's going to try to get behind that, which seems like it would be pretty challenging. So I think he's going to... You know what? To be honest, I have no idea what he's going to do. Oh, I called it. I had it right the first time. Nice shot. I gotta say, I think I need to be a little bit more confident in my shot calling here because I think I kind of know what they're gonna do. They're gonna hit both balls and 3 rails, right? Whew. It wanted to kind of roll off on him there at the end, but it didn't. Again, they can't count themselves out yet. Like I said, they did run a 10 in a worse position than this before, so. But I gotta be honest, I wonder how many 10s they can really run as partners. Don't think he was trying to back it up there. It's definitely not gonna make it. Got a decent little crowd here sweating the action. Most of the players have left, I assume. All the players that played in the B and the handicap, I assume most of those guys are gone since I don't see any of them. It is a long week here. I got here on Friday, last Friday. They did offer really great specials for the players. I think it was $109 for 2 queens. So you can come stay the week with a roommate for pretty cheap. I mean, really hard to beat that price. Certainly won't find prices like that in Boston. All right, you see him talking it out here. Nice shot there. I can just picture myself arguing with pool players about how many rails got hit there. All right, they're on a little 5 run right now. I was alluding to this possibility earlier. It's not going to get there. Yep. That's the problem with playing inside the ball there, I imagine. Sure, the shot's a little harder playing outside the ball, but there's no kiss. Or less likely to kiss. The jumps in the cash, I'm not exactly sure what the payouts are, but just from looking at the other tournaments payouts, I mean, every set is worth probably around $1,000 a man. So, and I'm sure beyond the cash, which it's always nice to win cash, but in these sports, we all know it's not necessarily about the money, because there's not a ton of money in it. But it's nice to come try your luck and win some cash too, cover your expenses. So I am sure that Raimundo wants to win this. But they are really going to need to pull out the stops right here. I mean, this would be incredible, to be honest, if they ran another 10. I know I keep bringing it up, like, it's probably not going to happen, but it would be nice to add some drama to this match. Plus, you got to think, if they did tie it up from here, the other team would be really feeling the heat all of a sudden. And it's kind of fun to watch them scrim a little bit, so. But yeah, it seems like, you know, Raimundo is micromanaging a little bit. You gotta think Glenn knows what he's doing. And sometimes you just gotta let the guy shoot the shots that he likes. You know, if you tell him to shoot a shot and he doesn't know it or can't feel it or can't perform that shot, you know, you just gotta play off your partner's strengths whenever you can. Now, if they're looking at the table like they're lost, then yeah, sure, give them some guidance. But I don't necessarily agree with telling them every single shot. In the pool tournaments, when we play Scotch doubles around my area, we actually just do one timeout per rack. So that adds a whole different element of frustration and suspense. And of course, there's only one timeout, so if you use 2 timeouts, it's a foul. The guy gets ball in hand. So I actually played a tournament not that long ago where, in retrospect, I should have got up and gave the other team ball in hand, but I think that would be unsportsmanlike. Again, nice little crowd. Good spacing from the table. It's pretty nice in here. That is not going to cut it. The amazing thing about these events is it's just like, it was a ballroom and now it's a billiard club, all in a matter of a couple days. All right. They still have a chance to make a game out of it. He's going to try and, I don't even really know, to be honest, here. Didn't come around. Nope, just trying to use a ton of spin to get there. That is not going to cut it, I don't think. Or is it? Wow. What a shot. I thought he was going to come right around there, but nice shot. This is what they need. They can just, you know, run 4 more from here. Now we have action. We got action, as they say. I'm not really rooting for anybody. I just like to see a good match. That's what I'm really rooting for. There we go. Sure the other team's loving this. Alright, so it looks like they're trying to end it right here. They did get him sweating a little bit, but Glenn doesn't want to let him. Glenn doesn't want to let the other team back to the table, so he's saying, "Hey, shoot this. This is the shot we're shooting here. You gotta listen to me. I'm the guy." He says, "Hey, you know what? Good shot. All right. Nice match there from these guys. Not sure what's coming up next. I don't know if they're going to do some singles really quick. But, yeah, we'll be here. I am going to turn this off for a second. And we'll be back in a couple minutes whenever they start up whatever they're doing next. Again, I'm not sure what it's going to be, but just look for the streams, you'll see it, and the other match is going on still right now in the background, so you can just jump over there if you want.